Hello. I'm I'm still watching on that nice uh, romantic developer guy who is celebrating the Christmas holidays and Christmas holiday and New Year holiday. Let's call it by its name: Christmas holiday, New Year holiday, not just holidays. Okay, I could I could reduce the volume here. Okay, so welcome. It's a late night talk with romantic developer, and today is number 167. So it's issue 167 of our streams. So we already did 166. Not all of them were nice, not all of them were fun and informative, but they were, and it was a cool achievement, at least for me, because I never believed that it's possible for me to do something like that. So many streams. Okay, I asked ChatGPT to improve my message about hello, we starting soon. And yeah, let's pin that message. Oh. And I'm just hiding it. So yeah. And it add more icons and it add more questions into that. So I said, if you have questions, so topic starters, please propose. So if someone will join us, they will notice that and do that. But yeah, interesting. Maybe I could copy that and preserve. Maybe we will do our bot about it. Let's see. Okay, so what we have? We are having our streams consisting of several parts. On first part, we discuss all the topics which are not relevant to software development. It could be politics, it could be fatherhood, husbandhood, or some events, or just some thoughts about nature, about people, politics, whatever. Or be discussing your questions. That's where you have a brilliant chance to put some questions in the chat before the stream in one previous stream, and I will receive a notification and we could look into that together and yeah, talk about it. Also, you could propose some topic for our software investigations. It's also could work, but yeah, because right now we don't receive I don't receive many comments. I receive, but they're more like some thank you or some funny messages about helping to move money between between crypto accounts, and they shared the seed phrase. I don't know why they're doing so. Maybe I need to ask ChatGPT, but yeah, it would be nice. Of course, it's not. It's very bad tone if you share your seed phrase. It's mean that anyone could steal all money from your wallet, because seed phrase is basically what provide. It's your password. It's the only password to access your wallet. Okay, it's nice. So let's try to switch to our scene here, and we could go here, and we have our test IPNB, and let's try to execute our request once again, discussion starters, and see if it will work today. Oh, it's not defined because actually I restarted the computer because I did some exercises today, and one of the exercise was I decided to look into building that thing as a web application, and I look into how we can do that the best way. And it's a, you could use Python if you want. We can build some simple website. You could build it as like services or like as long-term jobs, whatever. But if you really want, it's better to build everything in Docker. It would make sure that you have the same setup locally, and you can just deploy it to Azure, and it would be work exactly like in your local environment. So let's see. Now it was able to processing, and right now it's first result, and it's extracted some text from Reuters. Now it's trying to parse second thing, and it's trying to extract something from that URL and Washington Post, and we know that Washington Post not as good as Reuters. So Washington Post, no text. So highlight empty, checking 3 stories for the first success. Attempting to extract from New York Post. New York Post is fine. Then from App News, okay, and then from New York Times again, it's fine, and then from BBC. Nice. Now we're fetching some news from from AI. I'm sorry, not OpenAI. And we found, okay. And then we sent some thing. Okay. And fetched 4 AI news. Okay. Let's see how it did this time. And we just copy the text here. And let's see here. Let's increase the font size. Okay. And now we received some questions from artificial intelligence, from LLM, based on our previous streams, based on the most recent news in the world, and based on the most recent news in AI. So, and it's Trump shift on H-1B visas. Recently, President Trump expressed support for H-1B visa program, aligning with figures like Elon Musk, which marks a notable change from his previous stance. President Trump recent support for H-1B visa program, alongside voices like Elon Musk, signals a significant shift. How do you think this change could influence the tech industry growth and the broader MAGA movement? Oh, multiple questions in one question. I believe that, okay, maybe I'm too Republican. I think that work immigration is better than just immigration. What I mean, when people, when people know how to do something and they can find work even before entering the United States, it's basically what H-1B visa telling. Of course, it's nice. It means that those people would not sit and eat your money, but they will support economics and make money. From other side, it should be done pretty, I mean, in good way. Why? Because now I know officially you couldn't just post H-1B visa like vacation and say, hey, I need a job listing, yes, and hey, I need the job from outside. Initially, you at least try to find this job inside on the market, and it should be done in a good way. So with some truth, not just because it's formality. So it should make sure that We're not just bringing people here who we know or like whatever, because we won't bring them and it's just another option. But rather than we really need such workers with such experience and so on. In that case, of course, it would create a big influence and big impact on multiple industries. Of course, IT, some industries where at least bright minds are required. Of course, if you simplify access to the market for such people, of course it will be good, and those people will do a real impact, and it would be noticeable by economic and everything, because they will do some money and they will pay taxes and so on and so on. So again, I like that, but even good things could be done very badly. So let's see. News integration aimed at API challenge. Context: you've been grappling with integrating certain news sources like Washington Post due to paywalls and API limitation affecting the comprehension of unique question. Given the recent struggles with extracting full text from paywall source like Washington Post using the word news API, what innovative approaches or alternate APIs could we explore to enhance our news integration and ensure a seamless flow of information in our streams? We did it. We just, if we can't extract something, we skip that news. So that's it. It was so simple. Of course, we could miss something, but if it's a really important news, it wouldn't be only presented in Washington Post. It would be presented in multiple others. And AI influence on human vocabulary evolution. A new Forbes article discussed how generative AI and large language model are potentially reshaping human vocabulary by introducing new words and altering existing ones. Read more here. Is it really article? Okay. Oh. How to disable ad blocker. Skip. Pause on that website. Okay. So what is the title? So such that we might lose. Nice. And what it tells us? And it tells us new words altering existing ones. I'm not sure if it's exactly about what article is, but okay, let's see. Generative AI and large language model might be reshaping our everyday vocabulary by introducing new words and altering existing ones. What are your thoughts on how AI could influence the evolution of human language? Will it lead to more creative communication? Might it create more confusion? If it would be unsupervised, it will create more confusion. If it will be supervised, it could be more creative. Okay, so we gathered so much information that it just asked us those. Really? Okay, let's quickly look at something. So let's make it smaller. Let's go to test. And we did a lot of processing here. Okay, let's see how many we used to the moment. We used Word News API to extracting some news sources. And right now we did 10 requests and spent 40 points. So when we try and extract news, of course, it's much worse than just search news, because search news, one search equals 1 point. If you extract news, one request equals 4 points. Pretty a lot, but it shows exactly that we did all 10 requests. Maybe, yeah, probably we did it right. Let's try to see once again our code. Oh, it's not that cold. So discussion starters, if we go to discussion starters, we see that generate questions and we build prompt, and in build prompt we load file content. Okay, and then we replace all of those. Okay, and initially we just load context, and in load context we get top stories token, then news extractor get general news num results 5 top stories, and news extractor, and we just say okay, and fetch news. Okay, parse news response. And here we do that case valid articles and get general news, parse response, valid return articles. Okay, maybe it's fine, but we use a lot of things. Maybe we can say in our discussion starters that we want to gather find local ensure. So when we discussion starters prepare last stream, no, load context. So here let's use num result maybe 3 just to limit the number of news. So in that case we will use 6. We will use 6 multiply 4 not equals 24 tokens for news from 50 daily. Okay, nice, thank you. You see, I connected Copilot. Copilot is basically, oh, you don't see here. I connected Copilot. Copilot is free of charge. You can use GPT-4 or Cloud 3.5. In my case, I connected my work account, and it's also provide me O1 preview, O1 mini preview, which is do slightly better job in code reasoning. But yeah, so now whatever I put, I say hi, and it's okay. But if I say hi as comment, hi there, I made it in the prompt. So yeah, it's trying to provide some help me on every line I'm writing. So it's copiloting me, and it's pretty cool. Okay. By the way, yeah, let me tell you a few things about today. So I said maybe I could go and put our program into web. And as I said, I asked ChatGPT, hey, how I can do that? And we talked a little bit, and it said, okay, most probably you need to use Docker because it would be very universal. If it runs on your computer, would run on Azure, and it's a simple way to deploy your Docker container anywhere, and it's easy to build, and it's very good practice. I say okay, and then we start talking about other things, and I decided to use Python even for web. I never used Python for web. I used Python not much, as you know. So I'm still learning it. I mean, I never learned it, but I'm still trying to understand how to use that language. So, and with ChatGPT, we created such structure, starting from git ignore, and that's in high yeah, I created to talk to AI like O1, not with Copilot, but in separate chat. And that thing actually goes through all the files. And if it's not like images, etc., you just put file path and file content and put it into some output file name. So every file in subdirectory in all that directory or folder hierarchy, it looking, skipping some git, etc., but put everything else, yeah, skipping env of course, and putting everything else in that big file which called all files output. And with those files I could copy that and just send to ChatGPT saying, hey, this is my most recent code, can we do some improvements? And it say, okay, now I see it, let's talk about that and all those. So we started, and I haven't moved all the logic. I just put something here, but I'm not using it. We started from a web. We started from some templates and with Docker. And we started, okay, let's implement something which could be used not by only one user, but multiple. So let's use database. And here my journey started, because for database there is a good solution when you could create a file which called, one second, can I close it? Yeah, which you called Docker Compose. You don't need that version, by the way. So, and it says now we will have two Docker container. One would be an image from Microsoft.com MS SQL Server, and its name, we want to, yeah, accept EOLA. We want to expose some port, and we even want to do some health check when we able to connect to that and execute something. And it's my application, which called first API Web, which probably not the best name, but it's how ChatGPT proposed. And it's executed on port 8000, and we have connection to that other machine, which is called DB. Yeah, DB and that port. So it's all specified here. Yes, that it's named DB, and it's the port, and it's the password, and it's the password, and the say is just system administrator password. So, and I tried to execute it, and I spent maybe hour fixing one thing. It couldn't connect to SQL Server from my code, and I do a lot of things, and looks like I forgot to encode the special character in password, and because it's use the same symbol like dog to divide password and database name, so host name, yeah, it didn't work properly, and it always failed. But it failed with connection timeout, and we tried to solve that issue, and of course it wouldn't help. So I need to go step by step, every step, like connecting to, firstly go inside first like MySQL Docker, try to connect to SQL engine, then I connect from my machine, and only after that I go to that. And taking into account that this Docker experience, today is my day one. So yeah, it's I think results are pretty cool. Execute everything with that. Compose UML is pretty simple. You just say docker compose app build, and it built all the containers. If it's required, of course, it's using some hashes. Then it execute local MS SQL, because we stop it not unexpectedly. Most probably it will try to restore some database right now. Hey, yeah. So yeah, it's trying to restore all the databases, as you see. Can we increase? Yeah. And now it was able to start my web service website, and probably I could see it here. Do I have a connection? Yes. Interesting that it shows something. Interesting. Does it show like my dashboard? Yeah. So looks like it still have all the information I had, because you see we can create new configuration like romantic dev. So it's very basic configuration thing, and it's allow us to edit configurations, edit prompts, and start some task. But there are no actual code which actually trying to download something or process something, etc., etc. Because I'm trying to fix issues with log in into that. So, and now I able to log in. I need to create some test user, etc., etc. And at the same time, we have a lot of possible operation right now. So it's not only IntelliSDB, which we need first time to at least create some database structure and initial users, but it's also login, logout, of course, and few pages like dashboard, configs, create, task create. I had more functionality like upload files, etc., etc., but I decided to remove it, and I will add it step by step. But yeah, right now it's working fine, and I haven't deployed to Azure, but you know, it was a very nice exercise. So I think I'll keep that Docker and application to myself unless I could repeat at least what we had in our command line utility. And after that, probably we can go together and add new functionalities to web version of that application. So, but for today, I think I need to close this, and we could return here. And let's maybe try to use ChatGPT, and let's what we can add. Chat with extension, add context, code base. Let's try to ask O1. Hi, I want to create a chat bot, probably as a separate application, but of course with access to already created classes and configurations. This chat bot should connect to my channel with info from configuration folder token JSON, and see if there are any active stream. If there is an active stream, it should connect to live chat and say hi. It should respond to comments to itself like say joke, select random news, and your opinion about a last stream. It should be able to answer most questions by address them to OpenAI completion SDK. Can you please help me create a code for this chatbot? Let's see. Okay, it used 33 references, including my combined files for LLM. Okay, let's see. So it trying to create live chatbot. Nice. It used YouTube updater, prompt processor, discussion starters, client, connect to live stream, handle message, run bot loop, name, existing code. You know, not bad. And did it create something like that here? Let's see. AI client. No. So it's created a code, but we need somehow insert it. So inserted cursor, apply in editor, copy, insert in terminal, insert in new file. Insert in new file. Let's close this chat. And it would be, if we say save. Okay, Python, and we can save live chatbot Python existing code. Okay, so live chat init, handle message, run bot loop, name, and we say bot live chat, and here connect to live stream, active stream, self, YouTube updater, find active live stream, and when we create, it's from all config. Okay, and config, we just get all the config, not reading any config. Okay, it's I mean we could add ability to support more configs later. Okay, let's see. And handle messages. So what it does in that loop? While true, fetch live chat messages, stream ID. If message, user text, message content, self, handle message, user text. If reply, YouTube, post live chat message, sleep. And in handle message, it will take and say joke, select random news. Opinion about last stream, else, user content response, self client. What is client? AI client is good. Okay, and return, send. So basically it will reply every comment and everything. Okay, let's execute command line tool and try to test it. It doesn't work, doesn't looks very nice, but at least it does something. Let's try projects, romantic developer, we have YouTube helper, and Okay, for executing it, we need oh, we need Python. Sorry, I need, and here we need to execute our scripts activate. So we need to like create our kind of Docker, basically virtual environment, Python virtual environment, where we have already installed all our prerequisites. And now we can execute Python and what is the name? Live chat bot. Live chat bot Python. Okay. Credentials are expired. Initialized everything. Okay. Configured SERP API file. Live chat bot number. Run. Connect to live stream. YouTube updater has no attribute. Find active live stream. Oh, let's go to our YouTube updater. So let's go somewhere here. Definition. And I like it. Series live broadcast list snippet status active. Oh, you see, it's oh, it's done by Copilot. Of course, we can do it by talking to our ChatGPT, but it's so cool when it's done in the Visual Studio Code, and you have free Copilot available to you. Of course, it's have some limits. It has like 2,000 requests per month, and so on, but it's still very cool. Let's try to execute it once again. And could we connect to the chat right now? Okay, still no. Connect to live stream. Post live chat message. Okay. We need also define another method. Define. It would be text. It would be live stream ID. Oh, and we need start with self, of course. Self, because it's not static method. Okay, let's see. Request live chat, insert snippet live chat ID, type text message, text response, execute. Okay, let's try once again. It was pretty fast development, I'd say. Okay, error posting live chat message. The live chat identified in API request doesn't exist. This error occurs if the chat has been deleted by owner. Details in the API request doesn't exist. The error occurs if chat been deleted by owner. The main YouTube live chat reason. Attribute error. YouTube updated object has no attribute to fetch live chat messages. Did you mean post live chat message? It's post. Let's switch to live chat bot. Post live chat message. Okay, and here we have fetch. Yeah, probably we don't have that method. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, That is better. Live chat list, snippet, response request execute, response get items. But it will return chat messages, and yeah, for every chat message, sleep maybe at least to not small amount of time, but at least something. Okay, will it work right now? So we able to connect, and error posting live chat message. The live chat identified in API request doesn't exist. Page token invalid. Page token is not valid. Okay, okay. So connect to live stream. Stream ID. Live chatbot. Let's add context terminal, and we want also YouTube update. Let's try to ask GPT-4 because it probably has access to internet. Let's see the mistake we have. So we provided as context two files. With live chat ID used is in null on Rixes can happen if live stream has ended, a chat has been deleted. Verify live stream status, ensure the live stream still. Check live stream ID, make sure you're using correct. Update find active live stream method, ensure that find active live stream retrieves the live ID. Handle page token live chat ID messages. Here an update version of the find active live stream and post live message. Live stream and post live chat message. So let's try to copy. Let's try to make it and go to YouTube update, and we have the two method. Let's just try to replace it. Okay. So find, and everything else will be as Z, and Z we also need to move slightly. Yeah, looks good. So we find all live broadcast list, response execute items, snippet, live chat ID. If live chat ID, return ID, live chat ID. So we return to live chat ID text. Okay. But we need also replace something here in chatbot. Stream details, live chat ID, while true. We just propose live chat ID. Okay. Let's see. And let's use live chat ID to, oh. Okay. Oh, it's still working. We connecting. Oh, live chat ID must be integer, not string. Stream details. And let's see. Connect to live stream. Stream details. Connect to live stream. So it's returned as that combination, live chat ID. Maybe just end. That would be like that and return like that. Yes, that should work. And return like that. Because here in the loop, we again trying to get live chat ID. Let's try. So posted message to live chat, kind YouTube live chat, error content. Hi everyone. Oh, it's posted something. Cool, it's posted something. Nice. Nice. But we had an issue in line number 50. User text message content. Line number 50. Fetch live messages. Response, execute response, get items. Snippet out of details. So I get an error here. Let's see what it says. Get content if user text reply, else if reply self. Okay, accept. And then we don't need that one thing. Is it as simple that we just need get content? Maybe. Maybe when we will do post live chat message, let's just try to put something like message text, something like, I don't know, like bot, chatbot. At least it would differentiate chatbot from me, but then we could connect some different account, I think. Okay, let's try. Yeah, and starting. Hi everyone. And hello. Will it read something? So we are in live chat bot loop, fetch live chat messages. Can we connect to the debugger? Okay. Let's try to do it smaller. Debugger, run debug. No. Can help you start debugging either by some. No. Is it run, start debugging, run without debugging? Okay, let's just interpret. What if we want to, okay, run and debug, Python debugger, Python file. Is it proper thing? Okay, let's see. Looks like it was able to initialize. It sent another thing. And chat messages. It read about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 messages. Okay, snippet. Hello everyone. So it's basically it's terminal. Do we have the back console? Okay. Message. Let's try to use F10. Message get get, and not content, but we could say it would be display message. Display message. So should we put something like snippet get display message? Yeah. Okay, let's execute. We wait for some time and it's empty. Let's say hi. Output. No, we want terminal. And we send chat message. And I'm just, it's interesting where we are. Are we just here? Fetch live messages. List. Response execute. Let's say another test. So we received now a lot of messages. Will it read anything? Oh, we stopped actually. Okay, and if we say that's in what we will get in chat messages. Oh, we have all of these messages. Really? Snippet, and we have display message, and it has message text. Outer live chat ID published at type text message event. And its snippet outer details is about channel ID, channel URL, display name, profile, image, and so on. Is chat owner true? Is verified false? Is chat sponsor false? Is chat moderator false? Okay, and it will try to respond to all the questions. Yeah, it's not here. Okay, let's move next. And it's wait sleep seconds. Oh no, it's too much. I thought it's milliseconds, seconds, 10 seconds. Now it's better to have, okay, 10 seconds is fine, not, that's why we didn't receive anything. Okay, so we could stop. So let's say, looks like returns all the messages every time we had a new message. Can we process only messages which sent after we joined the chat, plus don't reply our own messages started with chatbot? Okay, and GPT-4 means that we process only new messages to avoid replying to your own message. You can keep track of timestamp when you joined. Additionally, you can check if the message starts with chatbot to avoid replying to your own messages. Here is updated fetch live chat message to run bot loop. Fetch live chat messages. Request. Execute response get. Next page token. Response get next page token. Return message next gets token. Okay. Okay, let's just copy that. And let's go here into the live chat. No, we need YouTube update. And we have fetch live chat messages. We just say it like this. And what do you don't like? This one? Okay, yeah, this one. You should go to the next level. Yeah, now it's fine. Page token. Okay, and what's next in live chat bot? It should live chat ID, stream details, join time, next page. Let's live chat ID we already have. While true, chat message. Okay. And here we received things like so that one will go here, and all of those will go here. And time sleep 4. Yeah, we need to put here, not while 4. Yeah. So let's try to see what we have here. Snippet published at message timestamp. Okay, user text, message text, maybe display name, and user text, reply, if reply, chat, where we use author of name, nowhere. Okay, let's try to test that. For that we go to run in debug. Okay, now we should put another chatbot. Hi everyone. Let's get chat messages. We have 7 message and next page token. Okay. And we just go message time. Exist. Okay, message timestamp. Oh no. Okay, year, months, day, age, minute, second. Does not match. Okay, let's go here and ask very quickly. Chatbot, help to fix. Okay, without that, it should be like that. Okay. And let's come here, and it would be okay. Runs once again. Couldn't remove. Okay. Let's try once again. F10 message time, and now message timestamp. Okay, something user text. Yeah, user text is working. Author name, romantic developer. Okay, message timestamp, join time. It shouldn't be. Let's use debug console. Is and when is join time? Time. Seven, oh, 7354 and 7354 639. 7354 88. Let's ask. Hi, looks like for some reason I get that join time more less than older message. Do you see any issues in logic below? The issue might be related to logic in the code. Let's go through. Okay, timestamp person expects a naive datetime without time zone info, but you're passing time zone. Datetime for time zone aware parsing and comparison. Time zone normalization. So revisited code time, but okay. Let's try once again. We have time and we have datetime. And here we datetime, strip time, message time. Okay, message timestamp. Okay, and here we just replace those. With those and the message timestamp, join time. Okay, let's refresh once again. And it should say in other chatbot, hi everyone right now. Okay, hi everyone. We get all that things. We go next. Message time and timestamp is equal. Okay, user text timestamp 60106 64. Okay, we should skip. Basically, we should skip all of them. Hi everyone. And now it's chatbot. Chatbot. Start with. Let's just check if it's working. Back console. True. Not true. False. Okay. Let's wait. And what will happen in 10 seconds? Let's wait. Okay, another one. And we have next page token. And let's execute. Okay, next page token is probably different. And chat messages 0. Okay, it means that we don't receive any new chat messages. What is the capital of Great Britain? Great Britain, please. We need to write it with big letters. Maybe even great. It's still. Oh, it's already replied. So let's check how it could handle. So let's remove it. Nice. So it will not reply. Say joke. And it should reply to like, why did the coder quit the job? He didn't get a raise. Okay. And opinion about last stream. It should say that last stream was pretty cool. I think the last stream went really well. Okay, nice. And we could ask some more questions like what do you think about my channel name, Romantic Developer? Okay, it was a really tough question. So chatbot couldn't reply to that, or yeah, probably it should reply. Let's see output. Terminal error. Error, the main error reason invalid request metadata. And why is that? Let's try to pose the same question once again and see if it will be another error. We will put a breakpoint and look what it tried to post. Request contain an invalid argument. Requesting YouTube live chat message snippet true. Okay, let's say that we want to post our replay here. And let's start with that again. And we should come to our breakpoint. Okay. We already even have a reply. And reply is oh. So maybe it's a length, maybe it's a length. Yeah, length should be okay. We can post that number and let's see. Oh, where's my notepad? Here. So we have here exactly 200 characters. Okay, so all that things, maybe it's just fine to have not chatbot, but everything else we can just execute it once before while cycle, and it will not process what it's already processed. About reply, can we trim? No. Let's say we need to trim to 200 max, and it will say accept. Okay. Looks good. If reply, okay. And maybe you are helpful, assistant, you are helpful, and Joe can Joking assistant. Answer question with the best of your ability. It will be posted to live stream as a comment. Please hard limit your answer to 200 characters. If you can use icons, if it is okay. So okay, what about the last try? Let's execute it here, because in worst case we could immediately set a breakpoint and see what's going on. And okay, it started. Hi everyone, and let's just, what do you think about Romantic Developer? And it's sent completion. Oh, it's already returned reply. I just need, I love it. Cool. So let's see. I love it. Sounds like someone who codes with passion and maybe a bit of poetry. Yes, you are right. Will it end? Will it ever end if we will just continue to talk? Looks like it would be always, you know, that thing who will answer the last. I'm always right, except when I'm left. What's next on the agenda? So yeah, we created a chatbot. Of course, it's not as functional as we want. It's still funny, but probably we need some different account. Maybe Romantic Developer stream, and or maybe we could create another channel like Romantic Developer bot, Romantic Developer bot or something, Romantic chatbot, and give it some access to our channel so it could find at least live streams and see how it will work. Okay. And the next thing we need to include, it's our news, live news. So when it's join, it will have ability to reply to some of our questions about the latest news or question about my latest stream. So it should have access to that context as well, because we already know how to receive it. We just need to pass it to the bot, and it's like discussion starters. It's already have it. You see, so we just need to somehow send it and maybe make it multi-step. Not all the questions at once, but question after question, because it has a limit on the comment size. Yeah, limit on the chat reply size to limited to 200 characters. So, okay, let's switch back to from this. So once we complete the chatbot, probably we need to think how to make it more generic, provide some README, and we can publish it on our GitHub repository. So if someone is cool enough to try it, yeah, we can do. We will share the code. But of course, I have much more ideas about using not only chatbot, but just, let's say, YouTube bot, which could listen to other streams, which could watch some similar to our topic videos, leave some comments and be quite helpful, and yeah, try to lead some traffic to our channel. So we will do all of those, and probably some of that will be available to public, something not, but yeah, you see the idea. It's not complex at all. We build some helpful chatbot just with few questions to Copilot and ChatGPT, and it's started to work, and we spent less than an hour for everything, for testing, for debugging, and for writing and talking, etc., for multiple things. Okay, so live chat today is pretty intense because of that bot. Hopefully, yeah, we will make it more aligned, more yeah, slightly better till next stream. Oh, tomorrow probably it would be very short stream because it's Sunday, and yeah, I need some time to rest. So yeah, it would be a stream, but it wouldn't be as long as today. But today we achieved some results, and yeah, I also will share next week some my results, some my experiments with Docker, with writing a website. But I don't expect any huge progress till New Year, so everything would be in New Year. Okay, guys, I wish you, as always, a good time of the day or night or evening, whatever you have. I wish you to create a cozy environment around yourself, cozy environment in your heart, in your soul, so you could be cozy, you could be restful with yourself, and hopefully you could be restful with your family and with your loved ones. You could switch off from all the problems and sometimes be alone or be with your family, and that's it. Leave your work and all your worries behind the door, at least for some time. So, and of course, choose peace and wisdom when you need to solve any conflicts, and when you think about someone, try not go on path of aggression and war. It's sufficient in the world, believe me. Okay, guys, see you next day, next week, next year, whenever you are ready. And I lost my mouse. Okay, and I will, yeah, wave you goodbye.